Dear students, good morning to all. Now we will going to discuss about chapter 11 transpiration in animals and plants. Okay, listen. The function to transport substances together, the circulatory system. What is circulatory system? Circulatory system means the transport system. Okay, the chapter they shall learn about the transport substances in plant and animals. Now, animal circulatory system. Okay, what is blood? The blood is a fluid which flows in blood vessels. It transports substances like digested food from the small intestine to the other parts of the body. It carries oxygen from the lungs to the cells of the body. It also transports waste for removal from the body. Okay. How does the blood carry various substances? Blood is a liquid which has cells of various kinds suspended in it. This is a circulatory system. Listen, see the picture, students, in your book. Are you remember, students, this picture? This is a hot blue color. This is a vein. Pink color is a artery. Okay. Okay. Blood is a fluid part of the fluid part of the blood is called plasma. Okay, what is plasma? The fluid part of the blood is called plasma. One type of cells are the red blood cells which contain red pigment called hemoglobin. What is hemoglobin? What is hemoglobin? Or you remember hemoglobin? One type of cells are the red blood cells which contain red pigment called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin binds with oxygen and transports it to all parts of the body and ultimately to all the cells. Okay. The presence of hemoglobin makes blood appear red. The presence of hemoglobin makes blood appear red. The blood also has white blood cells which fight against germs that may enter our body. The blood also has white blood cells which fight against germs that may enter our body. Okay, listen. Blood was coming out from the cut. After some time, he noticed that bleeding had stopped and a dark red clot has plagued the cut. Okay, the clot is formed because of the presence of another type of the cells in the blood called platelets. Okay, listen. What are the types of cells? RBC, WBC, and platelets. Okay, what is mean by WBC? What is mean by RBC? RBC means red blood cells. WBC means white blood cells. Okay, RBC and WBC produced where it is produced? It is produced in bone marrow cells. Okay, RBC and WBC also produced in bone marrow cells. Yellow marrow and red marrow. Red marrow produced RBC cells. Yellow marrow produced WBC cells. Okay, the clot is formed because of the presence of another type of cells in the blood called platelets. That is platelets. The clot is formed because of the presence of another type of the cells in the blood called platelets. That's all. Okay. Okay, next blood vessels. Okay, what is blood vessels? There are different types of blood vessels in the body. Okay, there are different types of blood vessels in the body. There are different types. What is the different types of blood vessels? See, oxygen has to be transported to the rest of the body. Oxygen has to be transported to the rest of the body. The blood picks up the waste materials including carbon dioxide from the cells. This blood has to go back to the heart for transport to the lungs for removal of carbon dioxide. As you have learned in chapter 10, already you learned chapter 10, two types of blood vessels. What are the two types of blood vessels? Arteries and veins present in the body. What are the two types of blood vessels? Arteries and veins. Okay. See, arteries carry oxygen rich blood from the heart to all parts of the body. Okay, then what is artery? Arteries and vein. Arteries carry all arteries carry oxygen rich blood from the heart to all parts of the body. Since the blood flow is rapid, and at high pressure. The arteries have thick elastic walls. Arteries have thick elastic wall. Let us perform an activity to study the flow of blood through arteries. Okay. Then next, place the middle and index finger of your right hand on the inner side of your left hand. Can you feel some throbbing movements? What is mean by throbbing? What is mean by throwing? Throbbing. Why do you think there is throbbing? Throbbing is called the pulse. Throbbing is called pulse, and it is due to the blood flowing in the arteries. Count the number of pulse beats in 1 minute. Okay. Okay. Next. Veins. Veins are the vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood from all parts of the body back to the heart. The veins have thin walls. There are valves present in veins which allow blood to flow only towards the heart. Veins are the vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood from all parts of the body back to the heart. The veins have thin walls. There are valves present in veins which allow blood to flow only towards the heart. See the picture, students. Schematic diagram of circulation. This is a schematic diagram of circulation. See, lungs, pulmonary vein, pulmonary artery. This is a artery, vein. Okay, this one is capillaries. See, arteries divided into smaller vesicles. On reaching the tissues, they divide further into extremely thin tube called capillaries. The capillaries join up to form veins which empty to the heart. What is heart? Heart is a muscular organ. Okay, heart is a muscular organ which beats continuously to act as a pump for the transport of blood. Okay, image the pump working for years without stopping. Absolutely impossible. Yet our heart works like a pump non-stop. Okay, the heart is located in the chest cavity, which it is lower trip slightly tilted towards the left. Hold your fingers inwards your palm. Section of human heart. See the picture, students. Vena cava, aorta, pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, left atrium, left ventricle, left atrium, right atrium. Are you remember, students, this diagram? Where right ventricle. Next, heartbeat. What is heartbeat? The walls of the chambers of the heart are made up of muscles. So, heart is a muscular organ. These muscles contract and relax rhythmically. This rhythmic contractions followed by its relaxation constitute a heartbeat. Remember that heartbeats continue every moment of our life. If you place your hand on the left side of your chest, you can feel your heartbeat. You can feel your heartbeat, students. The doctor feels your heartbeats with the help of the instrument. Which instrument? Which instrument, students? Yes, stethoscope. Okay. Next, doctor uses the stethoscope as a device to amplify the sound of the heart. It consists of a chest piece that carries a sensitive diaphragm, two earpieces and a tube joining the pods. Doctors can get gloves about the condition of your stethoscope. This is a stethoscope picture, students. stethoscope tube, chest piece, this one earpiece. The conditions of our lungs. Next, see the picture. Listen, students. See your book in box. The English physician William Harvey. William Harvey discovered the circulation of blood. The current opinion in those days was that blood oscillates in the vessels of the body. For his views, Harvey was ridiculated and was called circulation. He lost most of his patients. However, before he died, Harvey's idea about circulations was generally accepted as a biological fact. Next, excretion in animal. What is meant by excretion? The unwanted waste materials through the anus. That is a excretion. Okay. Listen, carbon dioxide is removed as waste from the body through the lungs during exhalation. Also recall that undigested food is removed during digestion. The undigested food removing during digestion. Let us now find out how the other waste materials are removed from the body. Okay, when our cells perform their functions, certain waste products are released. These are toxic and hence need to be removed from the body. The process of removal of waste produced in the cells of the living organism is called excretion. The living organism is called excretion. The parts involved in excretion forms the excretory system. See, this is the excretory system. The waste which is present in the blood has to be removed from the body. A mechanism to filter the blood is required. This is done by blood capillaries in the kidneys. The blood reaches the two kidneys. It contains both useful and harmful substances. The useful substances are absorbed back to the blood. The waste is dissolved in water or removed as urine. From the kidneys, the urine goes into urinary bladder. See, human excretory system, the pair of kidneys, ureter. This one is urinary bladder. This one is urethra. This one is urinary opening. Okay. The tube like ureter is a tube-like structures. It is stored in bladder and is passed out through the urinary opening at the end of the muscular tube called urethra. The kidneys, ureters, bladders and urethra form the excretory system. This is the excretory system. An adult human beings normally passes about urine 1.8 to 24 of urine in 24 hours. What are the consist of urine? The urine consists of 95% water, 2.5% urea, 2.5% of other waste products. See, the adult human beings normally present about 1.8 liter of urine per 24 hours. Urine consists, what are the components of urine? The urine consists of 95% water, 2.5% urea, 2.5% other waste products. You have all experiences that will sweat on a hot summer day. Okay. See, the way in which waste chemicals are removed from the body of the animals depends on the availability of water. Aquatic animals like fishes excrete cell waste as ammonia, which directly dissolves in water. Some land animals like birds, lizards, snakes excrete a semi-solid white color compound, that is a uric acid. The major excretory products in humans is urea. The human excretory product in urea. Okay, next, sometimes a person's kidneys may stop working due to infections or injury. As a result of kidney failure, waste products start in the blood accumulating in the blood. Such persons cannot survive unless their blood is filtered periodically through an artificial kidney. This process is called dialysis. That is a dialysis. Okay. Next, transpiration in plants. See, the plants have transport in two ways. Okay, the leaves, listen, the leaves prepare their food using water, carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Okay, already we learned this chapter, photosynthesis. Next, transport of water and minerals. The plants absorb water and minerals by roots. The roots have root hair. This one is a root hair. Xylem vessels and phloem vessels. Xylem transport water, phloem transport to food. So the root absorbs water and minerals, dissolves of water. The root hair is in contact with the water present between the soil particles. Next, transpiration. Plants absorb minerals, nutrients and water from the soil. Not all the water absorbed is utilized by the plant. The water evaporates through the stomata present on the surface of the leaves. Okay, just to recall, the most animals, the blood that circulates in the body distributes food and oxygen to different cells of the body. It also carries waste products to different parts of the body for excretion. Okay, next step. Circulatory system consists of heart and blood vessels. Okay. In humans, the blood flows through arteries and veins, and heart acts as pumping organ. Next, blood consists of plasma, RBC, WBC and platelets. The blood consists of plasma, RBC, WBC and platelets. Blood is red due to the presence of red pigment called hemoglobin. The human heart beats about 70 to 80 times per minute. In an adult person, this is called heartbeat rate. Okay, what is heartbeat rate? The human heartbeat rate about 70 to 80 times per minute. In an adult person, this is called heart rate. That is a heart rate. Are you remember, students? Heart rate. Arteries carry blood from heart to all parts of the body. Veins carry blood from all parts of the body back to the heart. Removal of waste products from the body is called excretion. Next, excretory system of humans consists of two kidneys, two ureters, urinary bladder and urethra. Okay, what is the excretory system? The human excretory system, what is the consist of human excretory system? Pair of kidneys, two ureters, urinary bladder and urethra. Salt and urea are removed along with water as sweat. Okay students, that's all. Listen. Students, I will give some question and answers. So students, all of you should write, read and write in your rough note. Send my WhatsApp number, students. Okay, thank you.